Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a bold brows, kind of heavy contour black lipstick look. I'm really excited. I have a few different black lipsticks to share with you. We're getting into like the spooky spirit. Look at my shirt. Can you see it? Let me. So cute. Got it at Target. Alright. And let's just get into it. I'm ready to do it. I usually always film like first thing in the morning when I wake up. And today it's like 5 o'clock when I'm starting to film. So I feel like super off. So let's just jump into the look. So the first thing I'm going to do for this look is my brows. And I want to do like a really bold brow with this look. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Honey Brown. And I'm going to start building up this shape for my brows. So the idea I have for this look is like really bold brows, really like structured contour with kind of just like an easy skin and then a bold lip. I don't even know if I want to put mascara on. I will decide when I get to that step. So let's just get started in on the brows. I need to get my mirror. Get like up in here. So I'm just going to start by kind of lining the bottom of the brow, getting the shape that I want started. And then I'll kind of move up and fill in from there. I do my own brows. I haven't got my brows like threaded or waxed in like years, like 3 years at this point, because I like a more kind of like bushy, wispy brow some days. So I have like a few hairs that are kind of just like all over the place, but that's how I like it. And then just start filling her in. And I'm going to go a little heavy, a little dark with the brow today because I want it to be super bold. Alright, so that's just step one. I'm going to go ahead and do kind of the same thing to the other side here, just to get it going, just to get kind of like a clear picture in my face of what I want. And just the same process. First start just by kind of lining the underneath and getting the shape you want. Okay, so now, as it is right now, I have just a pretty general shape in there. Kind of just like a nice darkness going on. On like a normal makeup day, I would leave it like this. But because I'm wanting like a bolder brow, I'm going to go in with another product. This is the Kat Von D Brow Struck Ultra Dimensional Powder. And I'm just going to go in with an Anastasia. I don't even know what brush this is. This is like a brow brush, but I've had it for so long that literally all of the writing is like worn off of it. And I'm just going to take this powder and I'm going to start just going right over, mainly in kind of upward strokes, just to give it a little bit more darkness, make it a little bit more bold. And something to like keep in mind when you're doing your brows is like me personally, I always get like really up close into a mirror. Make sure to like step back and kind of just like check out your face, look at yourself a little bit further away just to make sure that you're not like, oh, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? Alright, so I got pretty much as dark as I want them. I got the general shape going on here. I'm just going to clean them up with a little bit of concealer. And then the brows are done besides just like setting them with the clear brow gel. But I like to do that at the very end. So let's just clean up the brows real quick. And the brows are done. Really nice, bold, dark brow. Yeah, I still have some of my just like hairs that are poking out. But I like having those extra hair around, so that's what it is. Let's move on to the skin. So for the skin on this look, I still want to like conceal my under eyes and I want to contour really heavy. But because I'm doing such a bold lip and such a bold brow, I kind of want to keep just like the overall skin pretty natural looking. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and kind of spot conceal my face a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the Becca Aqualuminous Concealer and then the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealers. And just kind of do a little bit of spot concealing that I want done on my face. You know my body never knows. I know I'm like looking a little crazy right now. Alright, so this is like all I'm going to put on my face for just concealer, and I just did my skincare, so I don't really need to prime because my skin is like feeling really moisturized as it is. And then just taking this Morphe Y9 brush and kind of blend it out. You never know. And you notice that I put the concealer right in here. I do that to kind of add a natural contour on top of what I'm actually going to do. So I'm really just kind of adding this little bit of concealer just to spot conceal and just to kind of even out my skin tone overall. But I still want like my moles and my freckles and just a tiny bit of my discoloration to shine through. Okay, now I'm going to do my under eyes. Same two products, kind of the same process. First, let's go in with the Becca. And then just do a little bit of the Fenty on top of that. And I'm going to go in with this Morphe brush to start off with, and then I'm going to take my sponge to kind of bring it up a little bit higher. And I am going to take this over the eyelid. So add a couple more dots of this Becca. And then go in with my Eco Tools sponge. And I'm going to set that with a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, just so it doesn't crease up. And I'm only going to do a little bit just right under my eyes. And then right on my eyelid, so that doesn't get creases in it as well. And we're going to do the same thing to the other eye here. I just spent most of my morning editing some videos that are like coming out this month, and I was watching American Horror Story in like the background, and I don't have cable, I only have like Netflix and stuff like that, so I was watching Apocalypse, which is the season that's before the one that's going on right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty disappointed with like the past couple seasons of American Horror Story, but this season, Apocalypse, I was like, oh okay, they brought it back. Like I was really happy with it, and I really like how they intertwined like the other seasons, the murder house, the coven, like it was just so interesting. And needless to say, I binge watched it all day and it's already done, so I really enjoyed it, and it made me like excited for the new season. I think the new season is called 1984 or 1985 or something. So I will be looking forward to that when that one finally comes on Netflix. I've watched all the seasons because I do really like the show, but the past like few seasons, I think it was Colt and Roanoke, and there was another one, even the like carnival themed one, I didn't really like that much. I just feel like the first 3 seasons, I just feel like the first 3 seasons were the best seasons, and it kind of just like went downhill. So we're concealed, we got our base like started going here. Now let's go in for the contour. I want to do like a really structured, really strong contour for this look because I want to kind of give it that like spooky, cool look with the black lipstick. So for my contour, I'm going to use the Thrive Cosmetics Sun Chaser bronzer in the shade Rhea. It's a really nice cool toned bronzer that works really good to contour for my skin. And I'm going to go in with this Luxie 522 brush. I really like the shape of it. It's kind of like a small teardrop shape, which makes it perfect to contour in my opinion. And I'm just going to start chiseling out my cheekbones. So if you ever like contouring and you don't really know like where to contour on your face, literally just like start feeling up your face. So like my cheekbones are really high. They start like way up here. And you just need to feel your bone, and like directly under that bone is where you want to do the contouring, because that's where it should shadow. So everyone's face is different. Don't just like go off where you see people on like Instagram or YouTube do their contour. Like really feel your face and feel the bones in your face, because everyone's bone structure is different. So you need to contour based on your face shape and your bone structure. So I'm going to go in just right under my cheekbone, and I'm going to start slowly chiseling it out. First, starting off with a little product, just kind of getting it laid down where I want it. And then we'll add some more. So you can see already, just from me looking straight on, that it's already kind of given the illusion that I have like a strict contour here. Obviously, it's not blended out the way it needs to be blended out, but I'm just kind of building it right now and getting the shape that I want for my face. Okay, so I have the contour going right now. I am going to add some bronzer on top of that, because I really just wanted the contour to kind of just make my face look a little bit more like cut and make my cheekbones pop out a little bit more. So I am going to go in with a bronzer on top of that, and I wanted to use a little bit more of a cool tone bronzer as well. So this is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light bronzer. The Luminous Bronzing Bronze Light. Yeah, that's like a mouthful. So I'm going to go in with this Hourglass bronzer, and I'm going to take a smaller bronzing brush than what I normally use. This is a Japanese bronzing brush, and it has kind of that same teardrop shape, but it's a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to bronze my face right over that contour. The sides of my nose. I never really fully contour my nose. I just don't really like that look on myself, but I like to add just like a little bit of color in the middle of my face. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Pretty. Okay, so from straight on, you can see my cheekbones. They look pretty cut right now. I just did like a nice bronze all over. I think I might need just like a little bit more in my temple area. And same thing goes with contouring and bronzing, like I said with the brows. Make sure that you are looking at yourself up close and further away, and kind of just moving your face around, because there's a lot of times where if you're really into your mirror and you're really up close and you're really focused on it, you'd like go outside or you walk around your house and you catch a glimpse of yourself and you're like, whoa, I went in super heavy handed, like I didn't blend that enough, like it's not the business, you know? So just take your time, use multiple mirrors. I'm going to add a little bit of blush, but just like a tiny bit, and I'm going to go in with a blush that's pretty tan, pretty bronze colored as it is. This is the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. So this is a really neutral, this is like a bronze colored blush, and I'm going to go in with, this is a Japanese blush brush. I'm just going to take a little bit and kind of just dust it right here. I don't want to take it in too far like I usually do. Just a little bit right in here, kind of right over the contour, and bringing it up a little bit high. And I'm not bringing it all up on the temples and across the nose like I usually do. Just kind of keeping it right in this area. Okay, and then I'm going to take, this is like something I like hardly ever do, but I just want to do it today because I want to look really structured. So I'm going to go in with this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and it's like, it's really light for a banana powder. I would honestly say it's more of just a brightening powder than a banana powder because it's like, it's really white. It doesn't have that much of a yellow base to it. And I'm going to go right under this contour. Just kind of chisel it out a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to go in for some highlight, and I want to keep kind of a more cool tone highlight, but I want it to still be flattering with my skin, and I'm not going to go super booming like I usually do. So I'm going to mix 2 of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlights, and I'm going to go in with the shades Moonstone and Opal, which are like some pretty old shades if you like think about it in the highlighting world. Moonstone and Opal. And I'm just going to add just like a light dusting across my cheek. Just mixing them both and doing just a little bit. Okay, so let's gel up the brows. Just going to use some Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay, and now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Face Mist. I love this stuff. It smells like a Jolly Rancher. Makes my face feel really luminous. And it just smells so delicious. That's honestly the main reason why I like it. And the mist is so fine. So I'm just going to get that on there. Kind of pounce it in a little bit with my sponge. Okay, now let's talk lipstick. Black lipstick here. So I have a few different black lipsticks to share with you guys today and a few different formulas as well. So let's go in with kind of the first one I got. So this one here, this is the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in the shade Perversion. And I left it in my car, and this, like, it's kind of gross, but it makes me feel like it's Halloween. And if you can see, it like melted a little bit. So it got like a weird kind of like boil type thing on the outside from the oils. So I have this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you. This is a really nice Comfort Matte black lipstick. Oh god, that's a terrible swatch, but you see what I'm talking about here. It's really nice, really pigmented in one swipe for a black lipstick. This one is super comfortable and it's really easy to work with. I have the Marc Jacobs Liquid Lip Crown in the shade Blacker. And this one is in like kind of a crayon design. This one also super pigmented, really easy to go on. This one I will say is kind of glidey. I have some of the other ones in like red and just like some nudes, and they are really glidey, really slippy. So it's not really like a black lipstick that you can wear and kind of forget about. Like the Urban Decay one, you can put that one on and just kind of like forget about it because it dries down matte. This Marc Jacobs one, on the other hand, kind of will move around a little bit if you're not paying attention. I have 2 black lipsticks from Fenty. I have the Stunna Lip Paint in Uninvited. This one is so gorgeous. This one is also one of those ones. The Stunna lip paints, they dry down, but they don't dry down completely. They're not like smudge proof. So this one is like so pigmented, but you gotta like pay attention to it. You can't just like wear this one and go to a Halloween party and expect everything to be good, okay? But I mean, it just looks like ink. It is so black, so pigmented. It's the one on the bottom there. Straight ink is what it looks like. And then the next one from Fenty is one of the Fenty Mademoiselle Plush Lips, and this one is in Effin' Black. This one is more of like a blue tone black, and this is a matte as well. Really nice, really pretty. My swatches definitely need some work. This one is one of those ones that you can kind of let it go. It's a matte lipstick, so it's going to smudge a little bit because it is just like a regular lipstick formula, but it is going to stay down matte and it's going to last a long time. And then lastly, this one's like kind of a wild card. The NYX Strictly Vinyl Lip Paint in the shade Femme Fatale. And this is literally what it is. It's like a lip gloss, lip vinyl. Oh man, I'm like going over my arm hair. And oh, that is like the worst swatch I've ever seen in my life. So it's that bottom one here is the NYX one, and it is literally like a black lip gloss lip lacquer. I just made such a mess on my arm. Yeah, it's like a black lip gloss lip lacquer. This one is like, if you are doing a glossy black lip, you're a hero in my book, okay? Because you gotta like pay attention. This to me is like, if you're trying to get a dope picture, get this for sure. Last year when I did a black lipstick look, I put this on top of it and added like a nice gloss to it, and it was so beautiful. But it's like, whew, messy. Like, you need to have your hair up, you need to not touch your face, you need to not touch your mouth at all. Like, don't eat anything, don't drink anything, because this will get everywhere. But it's so pretty, and it just adds such a nice shine on top of it. Let me wash this off my arm, and then I'll be right back to put the lipstick on. Okay, so let's throw this lip on. So for a black lipstick, I treat it like if I was doing any other bold lip. I 100% want to line my lips first. And I know you're like, what are you going to line your lips with a black lipstick? They do make black lip liners, but I'm actually just going to go in with an eyeliner because it's basically the same thing to me. So I'm going to go in, any black eyeliner would work, honestly, just take one that you think is good. I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl Perfect Blend liner, and I'm using this one because it's like really sharp right now, so that's going to be perfect for me. And go out and just first line your lips. And I'm not going to overline because I'm already putting on black lipstick. Like, I don't need to give myself more work. It looks like I'm trying to draw on like a bad mustache right now. And then the bottom lip. And I would suggest, make sure your lips are moisturized, but make sure they're not like really moisturized when you're putting this on. Like, wipe off any lip balm that you have on, otherwise it's just gonna kind of slide all over the place. Okay, so my lips are lined. It's a little sloppy, but let me live. Nobody's perfect. We're going to go in with the lipstick on top of that. And today I think I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay lipstick. So I'm just going to add a little bit to the center with the actual bullet. And then I'm going to go in with a brush and kind of really precisely do the rest of it and clean it up. Alright, and then I'm going to take my brush, and I'm only going to add a little bit of it to the tip of the brush, and I'm going to start cleaning up the lip, kind of giving it more of a shape. And you don't need to keep adding more and more product to this brush, because as you're going over your lips, the brush is picking up product. And so you can kind of use that. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with like too much extra lipstick, because that's when you can start to get really sloppy, and then it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I just have to start all over, and I don't want you to get to that point. So just go slow, don't add a whole bunch, and kind of work with what you got before you add more. We got a black lip on. So I just need to do a little bit of cleanup over here, but for the most part my lip is on, it's good. I will say with the black lipstick, I feel like black lipstick gets on my teeth more than any other lipstick I wear. So just be diligent about that throughout the night if you're wearing this. Alright, and that is the black lipstick with like kind of a strict contour. And at this point too, once you have the lip on, if you're like, I feel like I need to like contour a little bit more, I feel like I need to add more color to my face, because a black lipstick is going to wash you out, which is another reason why I wanted to do a really bold brow and kind of a more heavy contour, because my skin is going to look really pale and I'm going to get a little bit washed out just from the lipstick in general, that you want to add a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and add some mascara. I don't want to because I know I'm going to like wash my face right after this, so it's like kind of pointless, but I'm going to do it anyways, do it for the video. I'm going to go in with that NYX On The Rise mascara. It's just the mascara I've really been loving right now, and you can either put falsies on, do like a thick wing liner, do no mascara, which is what I would probably normally do when I was wearing this look. but I'm just going to add just a little bit on there. And that's the finished look. Super pretty, bold brow, bold contour, bold lip, nice wispy lash, nice just fresh face skin, tiny bit of a glow. I really like this look. To me, this is a perfect fall look. This is a perfect Halloween look. This is like easy. If your work will let you wear a black lipstick, throw that on, get into the spirit. If you're going to like a Halloween party and you're like not a costume person, throw on a black lip. You're like set. You look like you came ready for the party. Black lipstick. I mean, black lipstick is such a statement, and I think it is literally one of those things. It looks good on everyone because it's like black. Black's a neutral, you know? Like, it looks good on everyone. I hope you liked the like few black lipsticks I shared with you. I definitely think this Urban Decay one is in my top of all of them, but they're all really nice. There is some at the drugstore. I don't know too much about like the drugstore black lipsticks. I'm not really like in the black lipstick market. Like, I don't go looking for them a lot. These are just the ones that like I've accumulated over the past few Halloweens. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you'll try it out on your own. Even if you don't want to go out and buy a black lipstick, use just like a black eyeliner, fill in your lips, see how you feel about it. I truly think that like everyone looks good in a black lipstick, and it's such a fun statement to wear. And honestly, you can just throw on a black lipstick and no other makeup, and it's just like, yeah, what? Like, I'm brave enough, I'm ballsy enough that I'm going to throw on a black lip and I'm going to rock the shit out of it. So, that's that. That's the look. I hope you like it. I really love this. It makes me feel like low-key, like a little bit more powerful now that I have this on. I mean, every time I wear a bold lip, I'm like, no one can tell me nothing, okay? So, as always, don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at Natasha Josette Beauty. On Twitter, it's at Natasha Josette. I post here on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!